Alrighty, so I have been hard at work for quite a while now, and by quite a while I mean I literally started doing this like a minute ago. But I was working on this previously a couple days ago. Here we are now. We're just working on this centerpiece here of the map. It's this giant plateau that I'm making. This is where the hub of the map is going to be. You get like a full 360 view of the entire map around here. So we got red space over there, blue space over there. That's the colors I have chosen for the time being. Yes, that's kind of TF2-esque, but I don't really care about that right now. The colors may change or something else will happen entirely, but I don't really care about that right now. I just need to get the general concept of the map down. I want to just get as much of this block out done as possible before I get to work on the coding stuff, because I want to have the reference points for where things are going to be. Like, I want to know where blue's spawn is going to be, or where red is going to be trying to get to, or like where blue's flag is. I want to be able to get to those and start coding those in. That is going to be quite a bit of effort, and I can't exactly do that if I don't have the exact points for where the flags are going to go. Like, I mean, those two areas could be where flags go, but again, there's so much that needs to be done with the map. Now, you may also be wondering why I'm not streaming this and why I'm instead doing like devlogs of this. That's because my internet for streaming has gotten to the point where it has been consistently unreliable. Sometimes what will happen is my internet just stops, like it ends up getting a bunch of latency. I don't want to have that cut out in my streams. I mean, I've had streams crash before, I'm no stranger to that, but I would rather not have to consistently deal with that, especially since this has been a consistent problem across everything on my network. I had this happen the other day when I was like building this map here. I was working on the rest of that up there, and I end up not being able to get much in the way done because the network was just so dog crap. I couldn't make progress because this is hosted on a server. I should be able to connect to it really easily. It's just annoying when you can't even connect to that because your router is not being able to actually do its job properly. I would like to be able to do some streaming again, and I also don't stream when I'm at college because that's going to eat up too much into my free time, which is already very limited anyway, so might as well just focus on my classwork in the meantime. Okay, we're almost done with this. I've been recording for about 30-ish minutes now. I think I'll probably call it once I finish up this part, and then I start editing this, and then maybe post it on YouTube if I feel like it. Which, if you're seeing this, probably means that I have ended up posting it, so I should probably anticipate that and help future me out by being like, okay, here's what I got so far, and just kind of go from there. If you like the style of video that I'm doing for this, making like the devlogs for a Minecraft map and stuff like that, let me know, because I do appreciate hearing what you guys have to say about this stuff. Alright, so this last little part here is going to be a little tricky. This part is going to be probably redone at some point, either by me or by someone else. I just need to get this landmark done so that I can start doing stuff like this. It doesn't look half bad. Definitely could be better though, but definitely some good progress being made. I will say that. Alrighty, I think that's everything for this. I'm not gonna lie, this'll 100% do the job just fine. It's certainly not great, kind of a bit lopsided in a few angles and stuff like that. Definitely has some room for being cleaned up a bit, but this actually ended up being pretty decent. I might try to add in some like lines of colored terracotta, but we'll see what ends up happening with that. But yeah, this thing looks very nice. It kind of reminds me a little bit of my base in the Rodeo SMP, where you had this giant plateau and like everywhere else was just like kind of lower, except in this case there's like some high areas here, but this is like the huge spike in terrain. This is kind of what that reminds me of. I quite like it, if I'm being honest. Obviously there will be some changes made to this later, but this is pretty darn good for a rough draft, if I do say so myself. And that just about wraps up this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, maybe consider subscribing. Let me know if you like this kind of content or not, because this is brand new for me of actually like recording a devlog and stuff. I think it will be pretty darn cool to keep doing this in the future. Let me know your opinions on that. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!